Hey guys, what's up? This is kaozbender here again for yet another video, and welcome back to Mario Kart 8. In the previous episode, we finished the debut tracks for this game, and today we're going to be starting off with the retro tracks. And first of all, I'm going to be talking about why I am a little bit more quiet, why my voice is a little bit deeper today. And, well, first of all, I just want to get into the 150cc and choose the viewer-suggested build, which is actually suggested by Justin Candless. I'm not really sure how to pronounce this. He tells me to use, okay, yeah, this one is Ludwig, and he suggests for me to use the Teddy Buggy, the Monster Wheels, and the Waddle Wing, okay, there we go. So that is the card combination that we're going to be using today. As you can see, again, I am not a fan at all of the ATVs, and you know the reason is because, well, even though you have like a lot of traction, I do really want to focus on either speed or acceleration. So I can already tell if this is not, plus the handling is terrible, so I can already tell if this is not going to be too great. Alright, so right now I just want to talk about why I am being a little bit more quiet today. And the reason for that is because I am actually recording this at 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to talk about why I'm doing this, but first of all, I just want you guys to know that I don't want to leave you without a video today. You know, I actually put my, you know, even though I put social life before YouTube, I do still care about YouTube to record at 1 a.m. in the morning, right? So, you know, here's what actually happened. So, I was, you know, sitting in my computer at like, you know, 6 p.m., you know, no, not 6 p.m., you know, I was just finished eating and shit, and, you know, it was around 4 p.m. when, you know, a couple of, well, just one of my friends calls me, I'm sorry, they call me, he calls me rather, and he's like, hey, we are, you know, like, right behind, college, and by the way, you know, the college that I attend to, behind, like, the street behind college is just filled with, like, bars and, you know, nightclubs and stuff, and you guys know that I'm not, like, I am a really introvert person, and that I, you know, don't really like to, like, for example, go out, you know, to those types of places. But, you know, it was with, two of my friends that I get, along with, like, very well, and I was like, you know, yeah, I don't really have anything planned for, you know, for the afternoon, so let's do it. So I was actually, let me see, I was about to play like some League of Legends or some Mario Kart, but my internet was having really bad issues. Like, it was like, you know, it would go away for like, fucking, for like a couple of seconds and come back. It was horrible. So I was like, alright, yeah, you know, I'd rather be with my friends than, you know, just being here trying to, you know, just fix this internet issue. You know, maybe it's going to be fixing itself after, you know, a couple of minutes if I don't, you know, fucking use it. So, what happens is that I get out of my house at 4 p.m., but I had to do something beforehand, so I just went there, and I got with my friends, you know, to one of these places. You know, I wouldn't really call it a bar, but, you know, it's just a place where people basically go to, you know, drink and shit. And you guys know I don't, you know, drink. Like, for example, I would like to consider myself, like, for example, what people call, like, a social drinking, whatever. Like, I don't go on my own, you know, just buying, like, a beer or alcohol and shit. But, you know, if I'm with friends and they go, like, hey, you know, try this thing out, I'm like, yeah, sure. And by the way, I don't, you know, I don't encourage anyone to drink or, you know, anything like that. You know, in fact, you guys shouldn't actually do it. So what happens is that, you know, I get there, you know, with my friends, and they were just hanging out with, you know, this girl. And oh, and by the way, yeah, this is another funny story. They were, you know, just sitting there, you know, with this girl that I have never seen in my life. You know, they told me that this girl was friends with another dude that was there, but he left for something. I have no clue what happened. So there are two of my friends with this girl that I have never seen before, and I'm like, you know, she was like, you know, she was really cute, really cute. Like when I get there, I'm like, yeah, you know, that she's really good looking. So But you know, I don't really go like, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna try something out. Like, you guys know that I am extremely shy, and the fact that I have said before is that I do not talk at all. Like, I could be in the middle of a room with people just talking about Mario Kart, and I kid you not, I do not open my mouth if it's not like, if someone doesn't like talk to me directly. Like, I am not a person to, you know, just make friends really easily, because, you know, I would just go, you know, sit there and just I don't put the effort to, you know, do that. So, you know, I'm just, you know, sitting there, and since, you know, there's, you know, this girl at the table, you know, which I am like, you know, even if two of my friends were there, if there is like an unknown person, I am kind of, you know, uncomfortable. I don't like, I'm not like myself when you know, when I'm around strangers, I guess. So what ended up happening is that, you know, they were like, oh yeah, because these fuckers know that I do not drink, and you know, they know very well that I do not drink, like, at all. And, you know, they were like, oh yeah, so just because you are here, you are going to choose the thing that we're going to be drinking. I'm like, but I, you know, I barely drink. I don't really know a lot about this. So they were like, no, we don't care. We're just going to give you the option. So they go like, you know, they mentioned, you know, a couple of drinks. So I'm like, alright, I remember this not to be too strong, so I guess I should pick this. And these fuckers just keep pouring things into my fucking glass. I'm like, no, dude, please. And for some odd reason, this girl, like, you know, just starts saying, oh yeah, I have, like, this is a word that we have here in Mexico. I have no clue, like, if you guys have, you know, something like this in, you know, in, oh, that was close, like in the US or, like, you know, Europe and shit. So, what ended up happening is that, fucking, let me see, alright, so this is not looking too bright, but I'm gonna, you know, I'm just gonna try to do my best. So what happens, a motherfucker, so what happened is that you know, motherfucker, yeah, you know, what the fuck ever, like, I am not really in the fucking mood to, you know, just reset. Oh, nice, maybe this can save my ass, hopefully, I guess. But yeah, like I was saying, I am not really in the mood to, you know, just try hard, like, just try my fucking hardest. Like, I'm just gonna play and you know, not really give a shit about anything. If I don't get the, you know, the 3 stars, I'm not going to, you know, reset or anything. I'm just not gonna put, you know, 3-star performance in the video. I am not really in the mood to, like, you know, just reset anything. I'll be really honest with you guys. So back to the story. I was you know, in the table, and, you know, they just start pouring shit, you know, shit into my glass. I'm like, fuckers, please. But one thing, like, even if I have a very, very sensitive, like, you know, I am very, very picky when it gets to, you know, shit like this. When I was in junior high, I got along with, you know, a lot of these, you know, people who were, like, I kid you not, drunkards, like, people who, like, get really, really drunk. So when they invited me to you know, to their parties, they would always, you know, offer me, like, what they were drinking. So, hey, I'm drinking this, you know, try it out. And I'm like, you know, yeah, sure, why not? It was, like, only a sip, but, you know, nothing, like, too big. I kid you not, I was the only sober person in that group. So back to the thing. So they started pouring things, and I cannot lie, that, you know, that was actually, you know, very, very sweet. Like, it didn't taste anything like alcohol, and I go like, you know, yeah, this is actually not too bad. So without, like, I just, oh my fucking god, like, without noticing at all, they were just, like, pouring the 4th glass, and I'm like, motherfucker, I kid you not, at, like, the 3rd glass, I was like, dudes, I feel so fucking dizzy. And, you know, the reason for this is because I never drink in my, you know, I have never drank, I've never drinked, I don't really know what the proper grammar for that is. You know, I've never drank like this before, and I was feeling dizzy, and I'm like, dudes, please, fucking stop. So, and little did I know, this girl just starts going like, oh yeah, I have no, like, this is one thing, like not culture, but like the different types of for example, the sayings, like for example here in Mexico. But like for example, this girl would say something, and she was like, yeah, cheers, and we were, and since I was kind of dizzy already, I'm like, yeah, fuck it. So I'm like, oh yeah, cheers, and we would drink, right? So when I leave, I need to go to the bathroom, right? So when I come back, like both of my friends are just standing there, well, not literally standing, just looking at me like kind of weird, like they had this like kinky face. I'm like, what the hell is wrong? So they I, and by the way, this is like another fact about me. I don't have like a lot of motherfucking truck. I don't have like a lot of and by the way, I fucking hate this track, this card combination. I have no clue why I made you guys choose an ATV. So fuck this shit. I'm never making you guys choose an ATV again. But fucking see, I'm in 8th fucking place. This is the last lap, and if I don't get like 3 stars or anything, yeah, motherfucker, I am not getting the 3 stars, and I'm not gonna have 3 stars in the title of this video. I don't really give a shit. So what happens is that I came back, and both of my friends are just looking at me kind of weird, and they were like, yeah, she kind of likes you, dude. I'm like, how the hell would you know that? And they were like, trust us, we know, dude, we know. So I'm like, yeah. And the other fact that I was saying about me is that I don't have a lot of experience with the girls. So I didn't actually know about that. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna trust you because I have no clue what you guys are talking about. And so basically, I go like, hey, let me see. Did I get a 4th place? I think I did. 4th? Yeah, I got a 4th place. I think that's gonna net me like 1 star or 2 stars. I'm not really sure. 3 stars, it's not gonna get it. So I'm just sitting there, and they were like, "Oh yeah, she kind of likes you." So I started acting like kind of cool, I guess. I'm not like really one to act like that. Not act myself, So. Yeah, we started talking. One of my friends stands up. He was sitting next to me, and the girl, just moves chairs, and she was sitting next to me, and I'm like, okay, all right, I guess. And like we just ended. Like let me see. I think I got 1 star. Maybe even 2. I'm not really sure. I got 1 star. I kid you not. I don't give a shit at this point. I'm just not gonna have the 3-star title of my video, and I am even going to change the thumbnail for that. But let me see. I'm just gonna tell you the story. So we go back, and by the way, let me see. Yeah, I'm not really gonna jump into anything else because I know it's gonna take a longer time. So what happened is that like we just started talking and stuff. So we decided to go somewhere else. And one of my friends was like, oh yeah, let's go to my house. And he literally lives like 1 minute away, like walking, I kid you not, walking 1 minute away from where we were. So, see, this is what I fucking tell about the Nintendo ID networking shit. So, we go there, and it started raining. We were outside. Let me see, an error has occurred, yeah, whatever. So it started raining, and I go like, yeah, we should go to my house, which is, 5 minutes away from where he lives. So, we go there, and, we started talking, and, it was kind of, relaxed and all that stuff. So, she says, oh, yeah, I have to go. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. So, when people go to my house, I always, get them, like, to the door and, just say bye. So I do the same thing with this girl, and I'm like, oh yeah, I had a really good time, man. Let me see. How the fuck was this? Like, I go like, oh yeah, I had a really good time. Hey, just give me your number if we, go out again. That would be really fun. So she was like, yeah, sure. So yeah, she gave it to me like no problem. I'm like, I kid you not, this is the first time that I literally ask a girl for her number after something like that, and I'm like, wow, nice. But yeah, this was kind of an interesting day, and I just have to say, just please forgive me about no 3-star performance. I can't tell you. And by the way, I blame it on the cart. The thing, I have no clue why people would choose ATVs. The fucking thing sucks ass. There are no stats on that thing. There are no stats. no stats on the ATV. Do not use them. When I do my guides for that, I am going to say, do not, I repeat, do not use ATVs. It's not fucking worth it. Alright, so, you know, just speaking a little bit quieter because my sister is sleeping, like, really next, like, our bathrooms are, like, you know, literally, a couple of steps away, so I'm making sure to, you know, speak a little bit quieter, so, sorry if you can hear me that well. I'm just going to make sure to turn up the volume, and that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm really sorry about the no 3-star performance. It was not that bad. I mean, I did pretty well on the other 3 tracks, but in Toad's Turnpike, where you depend in speed, yeah, it's not really that bad. I mean, it was really not that good. Please do not use ATVs. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and tomorrow we're going to be taking on the Banana Cup, hopefully. And by the way, right now, just if you're watching until now, which I think it's barely any people, suggest a Kart build. I am not, I kid you not, I'm not going to accept ATV builds. I am not going to accept them. But yeah, suggest a Kart build, and if I choose it, you're going to enter the tournament, so that's going to be pretty nice. You guys have a great day, take care of yourselves, and until my next episode when we take on the Banana Cup, I will see you guys then.